Well, the first half, I mean, it wasn't a very good first half. We had penalties. We turned the ball over 3 times. We didn't create any turnovers on defense. We had a couple of good stands, but it just wasn't a good football game the first half on our part. Those guys outplayed us, they outcoached us, and the kickoff return just showed how lackadaisical we were playing. And the offense came out and they really set the tempo on the next 2 drives. I thought our defense the first half did some good things, especially in the red zone, especially after turnovers. To hold the 2 field goals, that was a great effort, but they did a good job. They got after us on the kickoff return team, and the Silva kid took it 95 yards, and he's got great speed. But I thought our second half, our defense, we showed how good we could play, and the offense kept us, in good field position. We kept the ball moving. We had a couple good punts, and we got a couple turnovers the second half too. That was the key. It's just discipline and focus. You can't practice not doing penalties because there's no place in the practice plan to say, well, let's not have a penalty now. Right. You got to play aggressive. I don't want to take away our aggressiveness, but at the same time, I want our players to start playing smarter and to start doing things right. Because a couple of our penalties, I know some penalties are unavoidable, and sometimes a holding call or pass interference call, those are all calls that the officials are going to make according to their judgment. Right. But we had, roughing the kicker penalty, which was, we can't have that. We had blocking the backs on kickoff and punt returns, which we can't have that. So we've got to eliminate the penalties that we're in control of. The other ones are going to happen.
We came in with that exact attitude. I mean, we know that Northern plays us tough. They love playing us. I mean, our best competition in the last 3-4 years in conference has been against Northern. I mean, with our loss in 2006 up in Havre and everything. So it was good to get out here and play hard and really put some points up on the board. And at halftime and kind of recollected ourselves, especially as an offense and as defense, to that we can't be stopped. I mean, second half is usually when things start going wrong, and we came out firing, and they made a mistake. I mean, the first half started out kind of crazy with their return, kickoff return for a touchdown, but we just kept coming, and that was our thing. If we kept coming, they're going to break down sometime, and it worked out for us.
Real important, we knew that they could come in and shut us down, and it might have given us Gary problems, but we knew the running backs had to step up and run well, and we saw today that everyone did pretty well when they got in. It feels good, to come out and put up points on them like that. The next time we'll see them, they're going to be tough, and next week's game's going to be real tough for Montana Tech. We got a target on our back, and we got to come out and play as hard as we can every week.
I think we could have been down maybe by a touchdown or 2 touchdowns in the first half, and we weren't. So it wasn't like we were behind, but it seemed like there's that urgency that, we're not playing very well. They just tied up. You can hear their fans, their side of the stadium, really rocking, and the only way we could do it is if we go out and play well. The offensive line gave Gary a great time. The receivers did a great job catching the ball. It doesn't make any sense how well he throws the ball. You got to catch the ball. I just think that, we got confidence in Gary, and Prospery has stepped up. He's had 2 great games in a row, and Casey Lampy got his first touchdown today. Bubba Bartlett's a great target. So we've got good people. We just have to be able to protect.
Right.
Catch Embry with the carry. Up across.
Saying to the players, as coaches, we were upset at ourselves. We weren't doing a good job coaching and doing some things, and the players just had to come out and play because talent has nothing to do with effort. And I don't think our guys never not play hard, but for some reason we weren't playing very smart. And when you have 3 turnovers and you have all those many penalties, you're not focused enough to play your best that you can.
For the Fighting Saints Warriors game next Saturday, we're down to Billings. The Rocky Mountain Bears hosted our Carroll College Fighting Saints the following Saturday. And back here on the 25th for homecoming against the Bulldogs of University of Montana Western.